Infowarware.com.
Hello, welcome to day 8 of Thinking Your Way into Abundance. Now, we're picking a thought every day and we're spending the entire day thinking about this thought. Today, we're looking at the thought I have a prosperity mindset and therefore attract wealth and success. Prosperity is first of all a mindset, the same way poverty is a mindset, it's a way of thinking. And a lot of people don't understand that. And so one time I hear a guy was saying to me, I'm a billionaire, I believe. He was making affirmation, and there's nothing wrong with affirmation, provided there's alignment between your words, thoughts, and action. And so I said to him, oh, wow, that's fantastic. Please, can you kindly take me for lunch today? I say, by the way, so I mentioned a particular hotel, five-star hotel, where lunch was going to cost maybe it's just slightly above $200 or something. And this guy said, do you want to kill me? Where am I supposed to get the money? And you know what I felt? And I told him, I said, this prosperity that you're chanting is in your head. It's not in your mind. Now, he doesn't have to actually take me there. He can make it a future event and say, I would really love to take your praise. But I've got some meetings today. Can we fix this for January 1st, 2028 or something like that? Maybe that's the day he can afford it. But at least his mind can actually warehouse the fact that I got this covered and I can do this. But you see, whatever you can see in your mind will hardly touch your hand. A lot of people want abundance, but they can't see abundance in their mind. It's about paradigm, the mindset. And so you could literally see where they go, who they talk to, the kind of numbers they listen to perpetually, right? And so when they hear someone who says, you know what, I charge $1 million to sit with people for 1 hour, their mind can capture it. But guess what? If your mind can't capture it, it's never going to come to you. So the distance between you and abundance is actually your mindset. So it's your mindset a prosperous mindset, or it's a poverty mindset? So today we're looking at I have a prosperity mindset and I attract wealth and success. So cultivating the mindset of prosperity helps you see opportunities and act on them, leading to financial and personal growth. Abundance never says anything is too expensive. It simply asks, how can I afford it because my destiny deserves it? This statement really changed my life many years ago because I'm always asking, how can I afford it? I never see anything that's too expensive anymore. Remember, many years ago in Lagos, Nigeria, there was going to be a conference that was going to cost like 60,000. As at the time, 60,000 was maybe like $1 billion to me because I didn't have anything close to that. My salary was maybe 15,000 a month, right? And this is Naira. But then I had read a lot of books. So when all my friends said, no, we can't go, I said, no, how can I afford it? There was a time they were going to raise money for a church building project. I was still on 15,000. And they said all the rich men should come for a meeting. I was the youngest at that meeting. I told my friend, let us go. We are also wealthy. And I made input and I donated 9 months' salary for the rest of the year. It was about my mind. There were so many people who had more money, but they were poor in their mind. And so you need to understand that it's all in your mind. And so the question today is that what type of mindset do you have? A whole lot of us, what is holding us back is still our mindset. So you want to say to yourself, I own the whole world. If you own the whole world today, what are you going to do with it? If you own the economy of Japan, can your mind even carry it? I read about Ray Dalio, who was the one, for him to invest for you, you have to be worth about $5 billion US. And for him to invest for you, you must have at least a minimum of about $100 million to invest. And this man was acting as a consultant to Chinese government on how to invest their money. What a man. How much will he get paid? Started thinking about it. And so I realized that, you see, the moment your mindset shifts, your whole life will totally change. And that's why I'm going to recommend 2 things to you. 1, you've got to keep reading The Science of Getting Rich every day. It's on YouTube. You can listen to the audio version. And the other activity you need to do every evening, get out of your house, look into the sky, and attempt to count the number of stars you can see. God told Abraham, He says, your children will spread as the stars, right? Because stars are uncountable. If you look up every night, initially it will look like there's nothing. But if you keep your gaze at it, you will see one after about 5 minutes. You will see another one after about 6 minutes. Then you would see multiple stars everywhere. They always exist. But then if you don't look intently, you will not see them, because it says that eyes that look are common, but the eyes that see are very rare. And so you pass over opportunities. Now, what that activity will do is that it will heighten your sense of perception. That when opportunities are all around you, you can see them, and yet everyone is complaining who can't even see the opportunities that abound. And so today, I want you to start your day with affirmation about wealth and success. If you go on YouTube and type affirmation on wealth and success, you will see a whole lot of them. I want you to visualize them. I mean, I always love to use the ones by Dr. Joe Dispenza, right? Because I think Joe Dispenza is very good when it comes to guided meditation, right? And I want you to say it after him, and I want you to picture yourself in a wealth. Create it in your mind. It makes you feel good. Wealth looks good on you, right? Poverty doesn't look good on you at all. Wealth is what brings out your authenticity. So you need to understand that your capacity to create wealth is always in there. I always tell people, when I started living in the US and I bought my first house, and then, by that year end, I literally emptied my bank account, and all. And so by the following year, which was, January, I had a lot of bills that I was supposed to settle. But guess what? I was unmoved. I was so calm. In the place of my serenity, I knew what product I needed to launch. And by launching that product, hey, I had more than enough that I needed. And so I have always believed that if you stay in the place of serenity with a prosperity mindset, you can always create the kind of wealth that will be more than enough for what you need to do. Now, you want to set your goals as a family and discuss ways to achieve them. What are your financial goals? How much exactly do you need? Or what is it that you need? What level of abundance do you need? Then habits. You want to identify and practice habits that contribute to financial well-being, right? And that is financial literacy. I mean, my wife is an expert on that. So if you check her page, you will see a whole lot. She can get you out of debt and what have you. But then you need to have financial habit. There's much treasure in the till of a wise man. The foolish man spends it all. You can't afford to spend everything. You need to learn or invest, and you need to learn to make money, to manage money, to multiply money, and to pass money to the next generation. And so you need to check, what are the habits I have right now that is making money flow away from me. Money is a currency. It flows from the have-nots to those that have. And so at the end of the day, reflect on your action taken towards prosperity. For some of you, you need to seek adoption. You need to adopt someone who is a very good money multiplier and learn their habits. For some of you, you need to pay for classes. You need to take a decision, but you can't afford to be following someone who is also very poor, right? And he has wisdom tips. No, you need to go and see, because what you need is the mentality of the rich. Let this operating system be in you that was in Christ Jesus. An operating system can be transferred. One of the ways it can be transferred is through adoption. You go pick a mentor who understands financial intelligence, and you sit with him and you follow whatever they ask you to do. Once you develop their mindset, you will produce their result. So today, I want you to look at yourself and say, you know what? I have a prosperity mindset, and abundance is mine because I'm qualified for success and breakthroughs. So I want you to say after me today, I have a prosperity mindset. Abundance flow into my lives. My life and my family attract wealth and success. We're open to financial opportunities. Financial opportunities open before us, and we are able to see, and we step into it, and we take advantage of it, and we have massive wealth. Prosperity is a natural state. And manage our finances wisely. Wealth and abundance are our birthright. We believe in our ability to succeed. Our action lead to prosperity. We celebrate our financial growth. We move from paying bills to settling bills for other people. We move from scarcity to abundance. We move into prosperity where money flows with ease because we have invested in income generating asset and it keeps coming, and we're a blessing to humanity because through us, all the families of the heart is going to be blessed. Today is your day of prosperity. So if you have it all, what will you wear? Where will you go? What will you think of? What programs will you watch on TV? How will you eat? Now, don't wait till you have it all. Make adjustments today and begin to have as if you have it all, and you will see how cheap it is for money to flow in your direction. And so you know it's in you. The capacity to generate wealth resides in you. So think of a prosperous you. Act like the prosperous you and be grateful because prosperity is coming to you. Prepare yourself because the opportunities are going to show up. I hope you have enough skill because without sickle, you can't have it. Skill is your sickle, and then opportunities will show up because when preparation meets opportunity, performance, they say, is inevitable. I'll see you tomorrow. Go and enjoy prosperity today.